Right, hello, welcome to the video. This is Scott King, mortgage broker here for Pacific West Capital here in Orange County, California. And I'm making this video to help you understand the way you should go about shopping for a mortgage loan if that's what you're planning on doing. You're getting ready to buy a house or refinance. I'll give you some tips on that. Um, Before I get into that, I just want to let you know who I am. Um, I've been in the mortgage industry since, well, my company started 2002. So that's like 17 years. And prior to that, I was working for some other broker shops for about 4 years. 1998 was when I started. So about um, 21 years in the industry. I hope that's good enough, long enough, amount of experience so you can trust what I'm telling you. I'm going to give it to you straight up. You can go someplace and where you won't get it straight up. So I have nothing to hide here. We're very competitive, but we only do serve California borrowers and properties located in California. So rather than try to ad lib this, I could just do that and read directly what I got here because I typed this out in a Word document. I'll just go ahead and um, I would tell you the first thing that is most important thing that you want to do is if you're going to go get quotes, and if I understand you want to knock yourself out and call half a dozen lenders or more, that's certainly your prerogative, but just understand if you're going to do that, you want to do that all in the same day. So you decide who you're going to call and do it all at once because rates shift daily, and you'd be doing yourself a disservice to skip a couple days. The market can change abruptly. So what you want to do is one day tops between the quotes and just get them. What you want to do is you get one of these. This is a loan estimate. I've printed this out of my software. So you should get one of these and you can clearly see loan amount, interest rate, monthly payment amount, okay, and the closing costs, which that'll be on the next page. And you can see origination charges, services you cannot, appraisal, credit report are listed here, escrow fee, and most important, if there is in fact a lender credit, it's going to be listed down here in this is section J, lender credits. Lender will often kick in a credit to help offset your closing costs. So you want to know what the net closing costs are. Okay, so that's very important because that's what you should be comparing. That along with the interest rate. Some lenders going to offer you 3.75 for $2,000, and some might be a little less than that, a little more than that. You want to pick a lender that you know is reputable and that you're comfortable working with. What the next? Oh yeah. So you can contact direct lenders if you want, or you can go through a broker. You're going to get about the same price either way, and actually with a broker, because you would have more selections and more choices through a broker than you would going through a direct lender. And here's why. So if the market doesn't in fact change during the course of your processing, it takes 3 to 4 weeks to process a loan. The broker has the ability to switch your loan to another investor. Whereas if you're applying at Quicken Loans or any other, major outlet, your rate will usually be locked, and they're not going to broker your loan to another investor if there is a substantial enough change in the market. Your rate will be locked in. They have to honor the lock. So and then that's how that works. So also, when you're looking at closing costs, you need to understand that property taxes, homeowners insurance, and interest are not closing costs. Those are prepaid settlement charges, which you do have to pay, but you should not muddle that in with the closing costs. You want to just know what the closing costs are for the lender. We're talking about lender's fees. Usually there's an administrative fee. It should be $1,000 or less for an paper, kind of Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac kind of deal. And Okay, let's see. If they ask for a loan estimate and they won't give you one of those unless you do an application or actually let them pull your credit, I would steer away from that company, because, well, I mean, they're just trying to get you in their door, and that's really not necessary. Here at Pacific West, we don't do that. That's a process or procedure we don't partake in. If you're telling us that your credit score is a 700 plus, we're good with that. What you should understand though is if you want to get a quote, and you're under a 700 credit score, there are adjustments, and these adjustments are Fannie Mae. There's a grid. When you get down like a 620, it's going to have some sizable adjustments. Also, it's based on your credit score and the loan to value that you're looking for in the loan. So, and every lender is going to pay the same adjustment across the board, typically on that. So, I mean, that varies. But the pricing, what does vary mostly is the rates at the lender. If they're a wholesale lender, whether they've padded their rates or not. Sometimes they can be padded, and that's what you want to. That's what a broker knows, and you're not going to know that. I mean, you just have to make a whole bunch of phone calls to do that and find out what's what and compare. So why not just go ahead and put your trust into a good, reputable broker? At least that's the way I see it. And that's not just because I'm a broker, because that's the way it is. I mean, that's the way it is everywhere. Your lenders are competing, but certain lenders have higher overhead costs and they have to pad their rates. Okay, here I want to say, right, yeah, we're not going to pull your credit until we have an application taken and rates change daily. So until you're locked in, things are subject to change. So once again, you do your shopping on the same day. That's always recommended, or within a day, and decide who you're comfortable working with and go from there. We don't collect any money up front, and once your loan is approved and got the underwriting approval, then and only then will an appraisal be ordered on the credit card. So we don't even collect credit fee up front. So that's about all for this video. Appreciate your time watching it, and let us know if you have any questions. We'll catch you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.